All right, today we're gabbing with Chanel Ayan, Real Housewife of Dubai, also was on season 3 of The Traitors. We have a lot to talk about, Chanel. So, how are you?
I'm doing amazing, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm great. We were we always have our little Twitter interactions, and I was like, you know what? Let me get
Yes,
Chanel on the mic so we can just gather people to listen to us talk. You know what I mean? Because I know
yes,
people want to hear
yes,
it. How are you
yes, yes.
doing? You're
I'm
doing good?
I'm doing amazing. I'm just in the office by myself now, chilling. My son is in Australia, surfing, living his best life.
Love.
So I'm just like been married for 26 years, and now it's just me and my husband, and we're trying to figure out life and not touching the house. It's been hard, but at the same time, like really fun.
I believe that. I believe that. So, you know, we're in the beginning of the season of the Traders, and obviously fans have been waiting for this moment. We've been building it up, building it up, building up, especially the Bravo fans are always so
Yes,
excited to see the Housewives, the Bravo
yes,
celebrities on there.
yes.
In the lead up to that, is it hard not to like tell what happens or talk about it, because like there's a lot of anticipation for a show like the Traders, and you have to keep
Yes,
it
it's not like Housewives. Like it's very strict, you know. Like you cannot say anything, you cannot talk about anything. And there's a lot of people that reach out like, "What happened? What do you know? What do you know?" You know what I mean? And you just can't say it. So it's like, and I think that's the best part about the game because sometimes with Housewives, you know so much through social media before it
right.
airs. So it takes away from the fans because they know a lot. But with Traitors, what I love is like you just don't know what's happening. It's all new. You get shocked as everybody, and I think that's why the show is
And
number
you did,
one.
and you don't have your phones on you. You're just kind of you're at that castle, and
No, no, you have no phone at all. I mean, they give you a phone if you want to talk to your family.
right,
They give you a phone if you want to reach out to important things and stuff like that. But they are there so you don't call anyone that, you know what I mean?
no social media
But
too. Yeah,
yeah, on social media and stuff like that. But they're like very strict about that, but they're also like very respectful about it at the
right.
same time.
When you showed up to the castle that first day, and you saw
Yes,
who else from Bravo was there,
yes.
what were your reactions to the other Bravo people that they had chosen to be on the season?
Oh, so the first person I actually saw was Robin because
Okay,
we were riding in the car together. And I was laughing because my first BravoCon, I remember very well Giselle and Robin saying they've never watched Dubai Housewives. And then I was mean to Robin. I was like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So the first interaction with me, and I was like, oh God, I hope she doesn't take it personally, what the tiny little argument we had at BravoCon. But then she is so lovely. She is so funny. During the filming, she was like, I used to think you overdo things for the camera. She goes, I'm actually impressed you're exactly the same person on camera as you are here.
there we
And I
go.
said, yes, thank you, because I'm always myself. And I got to learn her. She is actually funny. She's very outspoken. I don't think they show her the way they should show her
Right.
personally. You know what I mean? I think that like she made me laugh. It's very hard to get me to laugh, but she would make me laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's very interesting. She's very opinionated. And I think that right now I'm watching Potomac. Definitely Robin is needed.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
my opinion.
There is something missing on Potomac right now. So maybe it is Robin.
It is Robin. I'm telling you, I was with that girl and I was laughing, and she's not scared of nobody. You know what I mean? She speaks her mind. She's funny. Like I just fell in love with her. I
I
feel
love
like I have a
that.
sister in her. And I just feel like not because I connected with her, but just because I know what personality she has. I honestly believe she needs to go back into Potomac because I'm watching Potomac.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
And I
needs
think I
to go
think there
back.
is something to be said about like somebody having a break from the show and maybe like
Mhm.
just like getting a little bit of the air out of the room, and then they can come back kind of better than ever. So I can see that for
Yes.
Robin, just like a little break and then coming back. It's maybe
Yes,
good.
yes, yes, I agree. And it's her show. She built it from the beginning,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. She's an OG.
So yeah, she's an OG. She built it from beginning. And I just feel like if she goes back, they should show her the way I see her and I
Yeah,
saw her. And I'm telling you, it's impressive. She's that girl.
I love that. Okay, so
Yeah.
then the first person murdered is Dorinda.
Yes.
And did you sense that the housewives were on the radar for the traders? Were you like, oh God, they're coming for us?
Yes, I did because it was Bob, the drag queen. I'm not kidding. Ask anyone. Bob was just really fascinated and really focused on the housewives. Oh,
Mm.
the housewives! Oh, the housewives! I think at one point in the round table, because I mean it's 45 minutes, you don't see everything. At round table, I said, Bob, you're the only one here that's going on housewives. And then the next day, I was dead
Mm.
in my sleep. Now I have anxieties because when I go to bed, I'm like, am I gonna be back dead? Or no? Like, is this how it feels like when you're just sleeping and you come back and you're dead? So yes, then Bob was really pushing it. Honestly, no one in the house was pushing the housewife stuff
Except for Bob.
except me. Hmm.
Mm. And so, what was your reaction to seeing Dolores after they found out that you had been murdered? Dolores says it's the housewives hunters, not the
He's
traitors
right.
anymore. Yeah.
Yes, she's right. She's right because there was no reason for me being killed. I think, and I keep saying this, people think I'm funny, I'm being silly and stuff. No, Bob really killed me because he kept on saying me, sometimes we're together and I would like make everybody laugh. And everybody would be like, you're so funny. Everything that comes out of your mouth, you're so funny. You're so interesting. You're so funny. And he will be like, you're so funny. Everybody thinks so funny. Everything you're saying is so funny. You know, like when I came out of the boat, I didn't know I was gonna die. I'm a bit slow sometimes. So I didn't know I was gonna die. So when I came back to the room, I was like, holy shit. You know, I was talking to them like I actually didn't know that I was gonna die. I just thought because the boat was going left, right, and we were fat, we were heavy,
Right.
like some people had to get off, you know. So I got off. And then at one time in the night, I was like, honestly, true story. I think it was Danielle, Dylan, like everybody was sitting around. And I was like, my brain ain't gonna save me. I was like, guys, have you ever guys seen an African boob in your life? Not on TV, real boob. And I just showed them my boobs. And I think Danielle saved me that night because I showed them my boobs, you know? I literally, I think if what I remember, I think it was Dylan, Derek, Sam, Danielle. I think a lot of people saw it. Then the next day I didn't die. So I was like, it saved me. I mean, that's how actually I got my husband.
So by showing your boobs.
My husband, I got him my husband 24 hours and I showed him my boobs. The next day I had a ring and I was married to a man from America and I had my dreams come true. So boobs.
So you're saying that showing your boobs on the Traitors saved you for the first night?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
100% hands
Okay.
down. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love this. I love this
They
so
are 12
much.
o'clock. Look at them. They
Stunning.
breastfed, but they're so sexy. Yes, they saved me.
And you said, I think it was in the postmortem thing that you said that you think that Bob was sort of threatened by you and didn't want the screen time taken away from you taking
Yes,
the
it was
screen time
all
away.
about screen time to Bob. Yes, absolutely. But what bothers me, to be honest, is like I was obsessed with Bob from the beginning. The moment we walk into the house, I was like, oh my God, I love you. You know, I was like, I love drag queen shows. We don't have them in Dubai, but when I'm in US, that's the first thing I do. I go watch drag queens in New York.
Uh,
Like I love it. I hope I see you in drag, you know. I was like literally loving him so much. But everybody was very nice, and I just felt like he was like, you know, sometimes people they ignore you. And he was like the popular kid, and I wanted to be friends with the popular kid, and the popular kid was just like,
he wasn't
nah.
giving you the time
And
of day. Yeah.
he was, but not like as much as I wanted him, because
Yeah.
I really liked him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And he was really well liked. And what was your reaction to seeing that he gets banished the next episode?
Oh, I celebrated it so much. I'm petty as fuck. I actually don't drink Coca-Cola, and I was drinking today Coca-Cola because in my village when I was young, my mom was so poor. Like if we did something amazing, she would save money to buy us Coca-Cola. So today I literally
Love.
celebrated drinking Coca-Cola for Bob because Bob was dead. But then it lasted 2 seconds. Then I was like, shit, this ain't good anymore because Bob is funny. Bob is hilarious. Bob has a big personality. Like I want him there, but he cannot shut up. His mouth killed him.
It's like that he's such good TV, and so are the
Yes,
housewives.
I'm
Like
gonna give him credit where it is. He's a good TV.
right,
He's
exactly.
good and he's great. You know what I mean? But I was watching and I'm like, oh, shut up, shut up. You know, he reminded me like, there's like the angel of death that comes to you and you're just like, oh, I don't want you here. I'm not ready. I'm just
Right.
like, Bob, be quiet. I think if he was quieter, I think he would have gone farther.
Doing too
Because
much.
yes, he was doing too much. Like, oh, the traitors this, they this. Like he was putting himself to be killed,
Hmm.
and that's what
Yeah.
pisses me off because I think he's such a good TV. It would have lasted a long time.
What do you think? I feel like there's a tension on the show between good TV, which is what the Housewives and Bob the Drag Queen and people who have
Yeah,
big personalities on that show. That's what the
yeah,
Traitor. Like last season, Phaedra gave such good TV, and
yes,
but I feel like the game players, the people from Survivor and The Challenge and Big Brother, they don't fully like they just want to play a good game, and so I feel like there's like a
yes.
those are against each other kind of
Yeah, they're all about game, right? In Housewives, we're all about enjoying life.
the
Like
moment,
for me, I wasn't thinking about the money. Okay. I was just there. I wanted to look cute, be funny, and try the games. Because I'm a Somali girl. In my culture, we don't do things like this for women. So this was like problem of the first Somali woman in the world that would be on TV to go play games. We don't do this. We
right?
are married, we are stay home, and we don't have all like it's very secluded community in that kind of way, you know. But I just saw another Somali girl in Big Brother UK, Hannah, and I was very proud of it, you know. But it's like that. And also, like, I only knew the people from Bravo World. I didn't know the other people because the other people were like, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor. I personally thought they have survived things like me, female genital
Right.
mutilation. I've survived malaria, I've survived typhoid, Ebola, like drought, like everything. So I was like, what have you guys survived? And then Derek is like, I lost 40 pounds. And I was like, huh? I was like, what do you mean? Even when I died, I still didn't understand them. I left and died. And that's when I realized there's a TV show called Survivors. I didn't know. Okay.
I love
So
it. Ignorance is bliss, you know?
yes, I did not because we don't watch reality TV shows in Dubai. We have Netflix. So I was like, wow, you know, and like, Wes was amazing. Like, that's like a brother to me, you know.
I loved when
I
you asked him if he was
cried.
on TikTok. I loved if you asked him when he was on TikTok. That was a
Oh,
great when he
yeah,
was in the
Wes.
cage.
I know that went viral. I'm like, are you on TikTok? And he's like, I like her. But now I have beef with him. I have beef with him
What's the
because
beef?
so the beef is, you know, after I asked him if he's on TikTok, I had to run around and collect gold coins. No one was giving him gold coins except me.
Okay.
Okay. So he said to me, I will help you win the game because they were supposed to give somebody a shield. So I ran for that man. I'm Kenyan. I ran and I collected gold coins and I gave it to him. And he did not save me or give me the shield.
Where's your
I
fucking
felt
shield? Exactly.
Yes, yes, I felt so used. You know, I was like, is this what one night stands feels like? Is this when you get fucked and you don't know this is how it feels like? I mean, I've never had one. I've been married for 26 years. But at least Wes has given me a moment of being used and
There we
fucked
go.
over, you know? And so I was like, damn. So I was like, the other day I sent him a message like, you know, if you had given me that shield, I would not have been dead. And then I messaged Rob, you know, Rob, I met the guy a day or 2 days. I message him out of nowhere all the time. So you killed me, right? Why did you kill me? 2 weeks later, why did you kill me? Why did you kill me to Rob? I swear to God, he's probably like, this woman is so unhinged. Yes, I am. I am. And then today, when he killed Bob, I was like, okay, now I forgive you.
There we go. Redemption.
Yes.
It comes full
And then
circle.
and then he just loved it, you know. And then Dylan, so as much as people think that I didn't understand the game, yes, I didn't coming into the game. But Wells helped me out, Dylan helped me out, you know what I mean, about the game. Dolores helped me out, Robin helped me out. So by the time I was there, I actually started to figure it out things. Like I told Wes, Rob was a traitor.
Oh, you
I
thought
told
that?
Wes we don't trust Rob, and that was the night that Wes died.
Mm.
Because I would tell Wes anything I was so comfortable with. I would tell Dylan anything. I would tell Robin anything. I would tell Dolores anything. You know. So I felt like I was safe with them. So when I died in the morning, Dylan immediately came back and said, "Hey, Ayan also we discussed this about you." And Dylan said he fought Nail and Tooth because he reached out to me and said, "I fought Nail and Tooth to
Oh,
have your back." And get Rob out because they were so upset. Like literally, honestly, almost everyone reached out to me and said they were so upset that I was dead
I believe
because
that.
they said it was
You're so
boring in
fun.
the
Yeah,
house.
I
Yeah,
believe
their
that.
word. It was boring when I left.
Huh. And you and Dylan had a special friendship. You
We do
two.
have a very special
That's really nice to
friendship.
hear. And he's
Till
I
now,
didn't really
till
know much
now.
about him before this season, and he's great. He seems like a really great guy.
He is smart. He's charismatic. He's very good looking. I'm telling you, his
He's
eyes.
so cute.
People on the internet like, Ayan, you're only friends with hot people. Did you want me to be friends with the ugly ones that want to just play the game and run around? No,
Period.
I want to look at good people. And
Who
Dylan is
doesn't?
like so hot. Wells is good looking. Jeremy is very, very good
So
looking.
handsome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm married for 26 years. I married a white guy because I saw white picket fence movies on TV when I was 7 years old. 9 years old, I was like, I want one of this, So I fell in love with him, married him, but I've never really like dated a black guy because I was married for 26 years when I was younger. But Jeremy, like, I was just like, wow, in the house. His body is Wonderland.
Oh my God. I'm sure
He has muscles, like where he wears the shirt, the muscle is
it pops
popping
out.
off.
Uh-huh.
See, see.
But maybe his boob saved him for a vote or two.
Probably. And I saw today he died and I was so
I
upset.
know. I teared up at that. That was
I
sad.
teared up to me too. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really sad. Yeah.
You said when you sat down and you found out that you were burnt murdered that you wish you had been able to serve more looks, or you had at least
Yes.
had a better outfit on when you got that letter.
Yeah. So when I
Wait,
sat,
did
yeah.
you have a
When
bunch of looks planned out for the whole season that you didn't get to wear?
Yes, I did. So a lot of people don't know this. I was in Scotland in 3 days. People had months to prepare. I didn't.
Got
Okay.
it.
I was just called in and like, do you want to be in Traitors? I was like, yeah, the money was fucking good. I was like, absolutely. I'm Somali. I love money. So I was there. Okay. And then I had looks planned, everything. So when I was dead, I was so upset. Actually, they didn't tell me I was dead. They told me I was going to play in a mud. So I
Oh,
wore this Dior old look to play in the mud. But if I knew I was going to be dead, I want to only meet God in Kotua. I would have been in Kotua head to toe.
exactly. We know you.
Yes.
We know you. We have not talked about Tom Sandoval. What was your interaction like with him there? Because obviously he's kind of public enemy number one for Bravo fans.
Oh, yeah. So honestly, he was nice to every single person. He kept on saying, like, don't judge me for my show. You know what I mean? And who I
Mhm.
am. And I feel like the first time we all saw him, we all arrived. He was like a scared little dog on the corner. Like he was so scared. Actually, dogs are prettier. I think he was scared of something and he was just sitting there. And then I was just like, he was like, guys, don't judge me and all that stuff. Oh, my husband is here. And
Okay.
I locked the door because I'm in my office. Oh my
Okay.
God, you see, I'm always dramatic. Okay, 1 second. I'm in my office. No one is here.
I love this.
Uh,
So Tom
sorry.
was nice to people.
Yeah, so he was really nice to people, and he wanted people not to judge him. And I think that's then Dorinda came to me and said, "Hey, let's just be nice to him. We're all Bravo family. We shouldn't like
Okay.
come to each other and stuff like that." But I really didn't talk to him much or spend time with him. I avoided him most of the time. I'm friends with
Yeah.
Rihanna. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's probably smart. That's probably smart. Is there any other like little tea or interactions that you had while you were there that you want to share? Like, 'cause I feel like I've already learned a lot more about like your dynamic with the cast.
Yes, yes. The only tea, what's the tea? I really liked it there. I really liked there. What can I say? There was tea. Oh, so when the traitors were walking around, Alan was walking around. I felt like somebody farted because there was 4 people that farted. It was really loud, and I thought it was Ivor first because Ivor is a bit old. But then I was like, no. But now I know it was made probably Caroline because he touched her. Maybe he was a traitor, and she just released it. And I heard it. So I heard it on camera, like somebody farted, and I think they are the traitors eating in air. And then I thought Sierra was a traitor because she was eating grapes a lot. But then I'm like, you know what? She's just hungry. She just literally likes grapes. I was like, she likes grapes. And when Wells died, I was so upset on the round table. I said to them, you guys killed my friend, but they didn't air that. I was very outspoken. I don't know
Yeah.
why they didn't show. I am not a quiet person. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was definitely outspoken. I'm
Okay.
rooting for my friends and
Dolores.
Dolores. 100%. I'm rooting for
Killer.
Dylan. I'm rooting for Gabi. Ooh, that Gabi girl is very hot.
I love her. Oh my God, I'm loving her so far. She's amazing.
Babe, 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 babe.
Bambi.
Like perfection. Like perfection. Like
Yeah.
literally, I was staring. Chriselle is like very smart. I think she's gonna go far because she's quiet and she's very opinionated and she speaks her mind. She sees it. She don't. Nobody can play her, which I really fell in love with her. Like fell in love with Chriselle. You know,
Hmm.
Nikki, I want her dead because she put my name in the list, so I don't care about
Okay.
her.
All right. Bye, Nikki.
Yeah.
But before I let you go to dinner, obviously, Dubai, I've not spoken to you since Dubai was put on pause, and I feel like you've taken it in stride. You're booked and busy. You have stuff going on, but I feel like there's still a lot of chatter on Twitter happening with the cast. What do you make of all of that? It's sort of like on pause versus like there's a lot of people are hung up on the wording of it. What do you think of that?
I mean, I was told we're on pause. That's all I know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And that's all I know. But to be honest, I'm really focused on Iron Beauty. We're doing really good.
good. You're at
We
the
just
office
launched.
now.
Yeah. I mean, my office is huge. We're doing really good. You know, Adriana Lima, the supermodel.
Yeah,
She came to Dubai and she asked us to do her makeup because she saw me on Housewives and she saw I had Diane Beauty makeup, like
there we
usually a
go.
supermodel. You know, we're doing makeup this week for the editor of Vogue, Anna Wintour, Ayan Beauty. You know, we
Really?
have.
Wow.
Yes, girl, we're doing really good. I'm focused on Ayan Beauty. We're doing celebrities. We're in Vogue as today. Vogue Arabia just dropped. We have the best lipstick VVIP. Okay, coming out. It's already out, like
Great
numbered
name.
one. Okay, we're doing really good with the business. I have a blush that is dedicated for female genital mutilation because you know that happened to me, and
Yep.
10% of the profit for Iron Beauty actually goes to bringing awareness to stop female genital
Wow.
mutilation. So I'm really doing Iron Beauty. I'm focused on Iron Beauty. I'm one of
There's
a kind. So
one of a kind. Well, I'm gonna let you go to dinner. I'm so happy that I caught you and we got to do
yeah,
this. I
I
always
finally
love
missed
seeing
you.
your
I just feel like
face.
we talk on Twitter only.
I know, and you're the best. And
Yeah. So,
you're a
Annie, you wanna
star.
come say hi to my friend? Gib?
Sure.
Say hi.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
We're just talking about the traders and how much of a star your wife is. So
I've done
Even
it for
if
26 years, 25 years.
2026, get it right, honey. I will
I
give
love
you as
it.
a mentor.
I love it.
But yeah, but
Okay.
I love you.
Well,
Honestly,
I'm
take good
always
care
here if
of
you need
yourself.
me. What do you
Yeah,
say?
oh, I know. I love you. Take good care of yourself,
You too.
and we'll see each other on Instagram and Twitter.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. You're the best. Have a great dinner and we'll talk
Thank you,
soon.
honey.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Love you. Love you. Bye.
I want to gab.